Hello, my name is Federico. I'm one of the nutritionists here at Delta Healthcare, the WIC program. And today we're going to do a healthy cooking demonstration. So March is National Nutrition Month, and to promote healthy eating, we're making a healthy recipe today. So we're making apple cereal muffins. So incorporating traditional cereal into a muffin recipe. So first of all, let's start off with the wet ingredients. So in this bowl, I have 1 egg and a tablespoon of canola oil. Now to this, we're going to add some applesauce. Now applesauce will replace the oil, making it a little bit more moist. So we're cutting back on the oil and adding the applesauce. Again, cutting back on the calories and the fat from the oil. Now to this, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. 1, 2. And then let's just mix that together. Now we're gonna add about a cup of fat-free milk to the egg mixture. And again, this is going to be our wet ingredients. And then we're going to add our cereal. Today we're using Special K. Any WIC cereal will work. Whatever favorite WIC cereal you have at home, you can put in this recipe. Again, we're using 1.5 cups of Special K, and we're just gonna add that to the wet ingredients and let that soak for a little bit. So while that's soaking, let's do our dry ingredients. So we have 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour, and we're using whole wheat flour because of the fiber content in that. So we want to incorporate more fiber in our diet, so using whole wheat flour will do that. We have about 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of white sugar, a tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a little bit of salt. So that's pretty much our dry ingredients. So now we're going to add our wet to our dry. So once we let that cereal soak, let's just add the wet ingredients to the dry and mix this all up. So now, what's your favorite fruit? Apples are in season nowadays, so we're gonna use apples. So I have about 1 apple that I chopped up, and we're keeping the skin on, maintaining that fiber still in the apples. Now if you don't have apples at home, or if apples aren't in season, which typically they are, but if you don't want to use apples, you can use bananas, you can use blueberries if they're in season, strawberries, persimmons, any fruit will work. And if you want to add some nuts to this, like walnuts or almonds, you can do that as well. And if you wanted to add raisins or cranberries, you can toss those in there again. So once we incorporate all the ingredients together, there we go, nice and mixed up, we're going to place them in a nice little muffin tin, and then we want to spray these with some kind of nonstick. So we're going to use a canola oil nonstick spray. And then just scoop a little bit in our muffin tins. And then once we get that all scooped in there, we want to put this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes, or until the tops of the muffins are nice and brown and the insides are nice and moist. Voila, and that's what they look like, our apple cereal muffins. So now you're getting the nutrients from the apple as well as the nutrients from the cereal that you placed in there, the fiber from the whole wheat flour that we use. So incorporating a lot of healthy ingredients in there, and each of these muffins are about 45 calories. So again, cutting back on the fat, calories, incorporating a lot of the healthy nutrients. So thanks for being with us today, and we'll see you next month for a new recipe.